And we say, can't imagine that. But can what happened in Houston happen here? Well, as Topper just mentioned, something similar actually did in the form of Hurricane Agnes in 1972.
Yeah, huge amounts of rain and a storm that stalled over the region caused major flooding and damage. We were all here. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Peggy Fox, she's got to look at how safe we are now by taking a look back then.
Well, you don't have to live in a floodplain to be in danger of flooding during an event like Hurricane Harvey. It happened here in the DMV back in 1972. Hurricane Agnes dumped huge amounts of rain. It wiped out bridges. It damaged the Lake Barcroft Dam. And with that happen, it sent a huge wall of water down Cameron Run and nearly killed a group of firefighters.
I came about that close to dying that night.
Larry Jenkins was trying to rescue people from the floodwaters of Hurricane Agnes when the Lake Barcroft Dam broke.
And all of a sudden it just threw us up against the house, and then we couldn't move.
Finally, a rescue boat came for him and 4 other Fairfax County firefighters.
Hand over hand came out of the water, and we were pretty horizontal.
Hurricane Agnes roared up the east coast and dumped up to 20 inches of rain in some areas. Local water systems were flooded. People had no running water and no electricity for days.
Transportation was stopped.
Former Congressman Tom Davis was in a National Guard unit that was called to duty.
So we got taken out to Prince William County, where there was just devastation out there. They had the bridge damage there at the Occoquan, but you had a number of other roads and houses and blockades because of what the water brought there. The one thing we found from Agnes is that a lot of rain, you think you're prepared for it, but after the ground gets soaked, the water just keeps going up. You don't have to be in a floodplain or near that to see real damage.
In all, Hurricane Agnes killed 128 people, 32 in Maryland and Virginia.
I worked for the fire department for 37 years, and just about every award I ever got was for water rescue. And I tell you what, water scares me to death. I can take a fire any day, but water really scares me.
In Fairfax County, Peggy Fox, WUSA 9.
At the time, back in 1972, Hurricane Agnes was the costliest hurricane to hit the U.S. in recorded history. When it comes to the amount of rain, the worst named storms to hit the mid-Atlantic in recent memory, well, the first is Hurricane Floyd. That was back in 1999. 24 inches of rain fell in Southport, North Carolina. That's a record for that state. 17 inches fell in Williamsburg, Virginia. 12.5 inches in Chestertown, Maryland. In 2011, Irene dumped nearly 13 inches of rain near Prince Frederick, Maryland. That storm followed closely by Lee, which dropped nearly 21 inches in Colonial Beach, Virginia, and 13.5 inches in Waldorf. Most recently, in 2016, Matthew brought nearly 19 inches of rain to Evergreen, North Carolina, and 14 inches to Chesapeake, Virginia.